There we go. Hey, John. Just kind of waiting for everybody to come on before we go on safari. Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, Denise. Hi, Michael. So we're at Animal Kingdom today, Amy and I, and we are about to go on Kilimanjaro Safari. Thought I'd take you guys along. We're also going to go over to Everest and ride Everest. It'll be Amy's first time on Everest. I'm going to try and change her mind that Everest is better than Rock and Roll Roller Coaster. We're going to see. Yeah, Jamie, no problem. Hi, Soren. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Jackie's in the house. What's up, Jackie? So yeah, so we're at Animal Kingdom. We're gonna go on safari. We're gonna go on Everest. And then we might have to get off briefly because we've decided to do Cali River Rapids. And I'm not gonna take you guys on that because I'm gonna get soaked. And I do not want this phone and this gimbal soaked. So then we'll come back and maybe you guys can have lunch with us at Satuli. And we'll see what else we can get up to. So we're gonna have 2 streams today. This one right now with Safari and Everest. And then we will take a break to do Cali River Rapids. And then we'll come back on again and maybe catch some of the cavalcades on the water. So you guys can see some of the, how they're doing the characters and so forth on the boats. They go around in a circle around Discovery Island. So, yes, Jackie, I can take these off. I've got like 100 of them. So when I want to wash this, I just peel it off and throw it away, and then I stick a new one on when they're clean and ready to go. So yeah, that's why it's slightly off center because I wasn't paying attention when I put this one on. Yeah, I'll send you the link for where I got this mask. I actually ended up buying a bunch from her. So I've got 2 people that I really like for masks. So if anybody ever wants to know where all my masks come from, just, you know, PM me on Facebook or Instagram or email me and I can tell you exactly where they come from. So, yeah. Hey, Kim, how you doing? All right, so we're going to go walk on to Safari now. So let's go have some fun. Here we go. Can you throw that away from me? And then I'll stick this, once you pull your bag out, I'll put the water in there. All right. We are ready. Nice and quiet today. The crowds are low. Thank you. Do we need to ping? No, because you didn't get a time back. Okay. All right. Let's roll. Oh, Soren says hi.
Hi, Soren. How are you?
All right. Hey, Cookie. How are you? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Darla. So we are here at Animal Kingdom, headed onto safari. As you know, every safari is different. You get to see different things. The animals are in different places. It's really awesome. I've ridden this ride like 3 times back to back. You get a different driver every time that tells you different stuff. It's really unique and different every time you go on it. So I always hit this up when I'm at Animal Kingdom. Hey, Sherry. go.
I am Walter Wilson Muchuma, and I am happy to welcome you to Harambe Wildlife Reserve. I hope that your visit will give you new appreciation and respect for Africa's magnificent living treasures. Harambe Wildlife Reserve was created to meet the growing challenges that face our native wildlife here in Africa. Expanding
Two.
human population is bringing with it
Now, because of the 6 situation, it's backed up all the way to the gate here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hold you guys right here.
That's fine.
While we move along.
Yep, no worries.
the borders of Harambe, and that protects our animals from the most dangerous threat of all, poaching. To the poachers, these beautiful animals represent only profit.
Yep, guys. So you're welcome to follow me on Twitter, emailing on my Gmail, and of course on Facebook. We have a Facebook page called Beth's Disney Adventures, so you can always go follow me on there too.
It is my job to protect all the animals of this reserve. That is why I ask you, all of you, to please join us in our battle against poaching. Wamacho or Wajangili.
Oh yeah, what's that,
no
Jackie?
eyes for poaching. Only by working together can we maintain Harambe as a safe haven for all its animals. I was born here, and my whole life I was taught that what you see with your eyes, you value with your heart. It is my hope that what you see today, you will treasure in your heart forever. Karibuni Harambe, Nizamu ya wanyama wa porini. Welcome to Harambe Wildlife Reserve.
It looks like it's starting to move.
Oh, good. Okay, I was like, wow, what's going on?
All right, you guys can head on down. It's actually pretty odd because like all today, like it's been like an empty line for that one.
Well,
and then all of a sudden there's like
what
a
you
lot.
don't know is we all go at once. I used to work retail and I always thought that. It's like, you're dead, and then there's everybody. It's like, were they in the back deciding when to come up here?
I'm sure they were.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys can follow me. All right, I'm gonna help you park just up ahead.
Yep, thank you.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin,
No, it hasn't changed at all, Jackie. The only reason she didn't get a return time here is the lines are so short that basically you go up to get a return time and they just say come on in, and they take you through the fast pass line like they would for DAS. So if anything, your DAS, it'll take you in the same way, but sometimes they're just going to say you can ride now, which is awesome. But it's because it's such low capacity.
inside and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante sana. Enjoy your adventure.
So no, it has not changed one bit. It's just, if anything, it's just that you don't have to wait so long for a return time. It's fairly short. We've been really surprised. So they have separation with like little clear separators between the seats, so that even though you're sitting behind somebody, you kind of have a barrier between it, but it's clear so you can still kind of see out and see things that are in front of you. So we'll show you here soon. Hopefully we'll get the back. That is one thing that's changed, guys. You cannot request. Before, you know, you said, hey, can I have the back? I'm willing to wait. They don't even do that. They're not taking any requests. They're loading the way they need to load, and that's it. So, but it's okay, because you can always write it again and again because these wait times are so, like, I think right now Safari's at 15. So, see, we could turn around and do this again if we wanted to. So, super easy. I don't think so, though. I think we just got some big clouds.
Gracias. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before we begin your trip,
Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Adele. So we're in line for Kilimanjaro Safari.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood
Tomorrow, guys, we will be at Epcot. You can come help us pick out some yummy, delicious food. When were we there? Epcot. Saturday? Friday. We were there Friday, and we had some delicious food and drinks. And so we've kind of mentally made a note of some of the kiosks that we want to hit up tomorrow. So we're going to take you along for the ride, show you some of the amazing food. They're wiping down this all of the surfaces in this truck before we get on. That's really cool.
Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged.
That's why it's taking a little longer. Doing a nice wipe down. Oh, thank you. Got it?
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure.
Good morning, Kelsey. You know what? I haven't been in Mouse Gears, so I don't know. We knew we were coming back to Epcot, so it wasn't a big deal to walk out of there on Friday, you know, and having not done some stuff, because we knew we were going to be back on Tuesday. So we will definitely go into Mouse Gears tomorrow with you guys, and you guys can see what kind of merchandise is out.
Permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone. And welcome
Jumbo.
to Kilimanjaro Safari.
Okay, everything's wiped down.
You should know that the
I'm going to start loading. Here we go.
Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain.
Okay. Forward.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside, and Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos.
What row are we getting into? 2 and 3. 3. Okay. Jumbo. Alright, guys. So you can see it's clear plastic right here. So you can still see out and look off to your left if you need to. But we're going to mainly look at our right today so I can give you guys a clear view. Okay, guys.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari.
Let's get some sound going here.
There we go.
Welcome aboard. I see everybody seated. Jumbo, good afternoon, everyone. Shouldn't be here very much longer. While we're here, let's go over some safety requirements once we get out into the ride path. Please remain seated at all times. If you have a small child, the child may be on your lap or on the seat next to you on the bench. And those children, they must remain in those positions. The child must remain on your lap. Please don't raise the little one for any reason. And please do not allow the other child on the bench to move about. Place all hands, legs, arms, or feet inside the vehicle at all times while we're out there. Place your cameras into action or sports mode for best picture, fast shutter speed. You never know when an animal is going to come bounding out of nowhere. You want to get a good shot. And please hang on to everything. Anything loose, please secure it. Because if something should happen to fall from this vehicle, we're not allowed to stop to retrieve it. And to check on the status of your item, you can go to the app WaltDisneyWorld.com//Lost and Found or any guest relation location. Looks like we're about ready to go. Wait up there, 2 trucks. Got it. And we should be leaving. Asani Warden, everybody ready to go on safari?
Yep.
Well, let's say Twin Day. Let's go, everybody. Twin Day. Well, traffic control says that we're going to wait here for 2 trucks to bypass us. So while we're waiting, how many been on safari before?
Woo!
Okay, everybody just about. I don't see anybody not raising their hand. If you didn't raise your hand, you're the lucky ones. You just volunteered to help push out of mud puddles. I'll try to avoid them as much as I can, but thank you very much. Now let's see, who has come the farther? Are you all local guests? No,
Yeah.
where are you from?
Michigan.
Where?
Michigan.
Oh, say again.
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, well, thank you for coming on down. Idaho. Oh, we got some Midwestern. Well, excellent. I actually grew up on the southwest side of Chicago.
Woo!
And retired about 8 years ago, and lucky enough to work for the Mouse for 8 years. So we're going to be directed to wait 2 trucks, which should go fairly quickly, and then we'll move up. And those who've been on safari know that the animals we're about to see are real animals. About the only thing that's automatronic is me. So the animals, usually they don't like loud noises. So please don't call out to the animals, make any kissing noises, animal noises. We'll see what we can find out there. From the other truck driver I just took over from, said it's fairly active out there. So we'll see what we can find. I think another truck is loading back there. It shouldn't be much longer. And I apologize for the delay. Just heard the double honk, which means we'll be right behind the next truck.
Just remember this old jalopy is kind of bouncy.
All right, here we go. Everybody please remain seated. And we'll move up here to the magic lamp, get the okay to go down into the little Ituri forest. There we go. Okay, magic lamp, we're waiting. There we go. Everybody please be seated. And we're on our way. Twin day, let's go everybody. I just caught a glimpse of the ghost of the forest. One is on the move. I saw others lying down. The beautiful bongos. Left-hand side. This beautiful animal is on the endangered species list, the bongo. According to the experts, they expect the bongo to be extinct in about 2 years in the wild due to poaching and illegal hunting. And our local exhibitionist on the right-hand side, the beautiful okapi, has some great characteristics of its body. Another bongo hiding from us there on the left-hand side. Look at the okapi's long, slender snout, big black ears. Its 4 legs, when it's standing on a level plane, are taller than the striped hindquarters. Looking up at our animal spotting guide, what animal would you think is the first cousin of the okapi and think extremely tall?
Giraffe.
Giraffe. I got the veterans on board, that's for sure. And there's one lady hiding us from us on the left and one standing without antlers.
That'd be the right.
That's the greater kudu. If we can find the male with horns, he'll grow to be the second tallest antelope in the world, over 5 feet at the shoulder. And then we have a nasty bloke out here on the left. That's the black rhino, all 3,000 pounds. They're so mean and nasty, they don't like each other. So you'll very rarely see 2 together, except maybe a couple of times a year when nature calls. Also on the endangered species list, hunted down for those extremely valuable horns made of keratin, which I don't understand because keratin only makes up our fingernails, toenails, and hair. Stuff to be hunted down to extinction for, would you say? Keep on safari. We've only got 2 weeks and I forgot to fill this truck up, so let's keep moving. Down into the Safi River Valley. The river itself may sound kind of pleasant and inviting on a hot, humid day. However, all water sports are strictly forbidden because this river is inhabited by dangerous animals, one of which could be hiding just below the surface. Let's move on. I don't see any gray-colored submarines down there on the right-hand side. Oh, there's a couple over here on the left.
Yeah,
5,000-pound hippopotamus. They're very territorial. They don't like to be intruded upon. They've been known to come up on shore. Totally angry and charge at 30 miles an hour. Directly on the left on the island, that's the smallest pelican in the world. That's the pink-backed pelican. Only has a wingspan of 6 to 8 feet. As we look at those magnificent hippos, can remain submerged for 7 minutes. Sometimes running on or walking on the bottom of the river, stirring up morsels to eat. Well, we're going to go poly-poly around this sharp turn, slow and cautious. Because if they haven't swam upriver, down below on the left near the bridge, the most dangerous and aggressive animal in the world, Nile crocodile, weighing upwards of 600 pounds, growing to 18 feet long. And they maintain that weight by consuming half their body weight every week or 10 days. That's like eating 4,000 McDonald's cheeseburgers at one time. So let's get out of here. Those crocs are always hungry.
He said crocs.
Moving on to the Serengeti Plain. The Serengeti Plain here in Africa is about 1,800 to 2,000 miles long. Starts off in Tanzania, far to the south, It's made up of around 13 to 16,000 square miles. Comes north here to the east coast of Africa, Kenya to be exact. Kind of like a super highway for the animals looking for better grazing and water during a severe drought. Be sure to look for the baobab tree here on the right. Those beautiful, beautiful, huge trunks are hollow and full of water, and those growths up on top, those are not tree limbs. We'll talk about those a little later on, but keep that in mind as we look down onto Savannah. Savannah is the northern end of the Serengeti. It's about as far as it goes here in Kenya. Let's see if we can find something moving around. All the animals are wild and free to roam except for the predators. However, when there's a strong breeze or wind, the savannah can be kind of quiet, because these animals will pick up the scent of a predator on the move within its enclosure, and their millions and millions of years of instinct will go take over and tell them to keep safe. So let's look into the tree line, tall bushes. They might be hiding in there somewhere. But let's see what might be on the move. Well, they haven't woke up yet. Yeah, they just went to sleep. Nocturnal predator. Left-hand side in the den of the outcropping. This is the most efficient nocturnal predator in the entire world. This is the African painted wild dog. A far distant species of dog, mostly related to the fox, but this animal makes 90% of all the successful hunts around the world, even surpassing that of all the large cats. But it's also family oriented. It will bring its lifeless prey back to the pack to feed the old and the young first. Sable antelope on our left-hand side, staying near the tall trees. Beautifully shaped horns, that's the sable antelope. Official symbol of our reserve. Left-hand side, a termite mound. Kind of huge. Hollow inside where those little creatures live. And as we turn here on the left-hand side, you can see these smaller termite mounds, and you can see the holes these little creatures, being so ingenious, make at the top. They also make holes at the bottom. So as the air inside heats in the hot sun, hot air rises through the top opening like a chimney, and cooler air comes in the bottom to replace it. Right hand side, it just came out of hiding. Patterson's eland. And the male has his garland of vegetation. He thinks he's hiding from us on his head there. This is the tallest antelope, largest antelope in the world, the male Patterson's eland. And two females alongside of him. As we turn to the left, we have a mixture of animals coming up. Davidson's zebra on the left-hand side. Don't see any more, just that one. The rest could be hiding in the bushes there. Oh no, there's a couple more mixed in. They'll come down from the mountains to graze and find water. You notice they have short legs. They're actually born with those legs almost as long as when they become an adult. So they're small hooves and short legs. They can maintain their balance up there in the rocks. Notice the wide striping on the hindquarters and also the black nose. That black nose is very indicative of something. It ends the controversy, because this is truly a black animal with white stripes. And then the second fastest animal in the world, don't let those little legs fool you. The springbok can attain a speed at full gallop of almost 50 miles an hour, evading a predator, pronking, springing high into the air, almost 6 feet, eluding the predator. And then the wild beast there on the right-hand side, nicknamed by the Africans, that are known as the wildebeest, the most dense animal population. And then we got some youngsters here on our right-hand side, beside giraffe. Believe it or not, they're only about a year old, year and a half, maybe at the most. Because Dad being 20 feet high and Mom not far behind at 18 to 19 feet, these calves are born at least 6 feet high at the shoulder so they can get at Mom's nourishment. And here we have a couple of an adult Maasai giraffe. They're jagged, irregular patterns on their bodies. Ankole cattle on the right-hand side with the huge horns. Ankole cattle are raised and bred by the Watusi and Maasai tribes, but not for their milk or meat, but as a sign of wealth and prestige. The more animals you own, the wealthier you are and higher in society. And these huge horns are hollow. And on the inside of the outer shell are blood veins, so as the animal heats with its blood in the hot sun, the blood goes through those horns and they act as radiators, cooling the blood and the animal down. Now this tree was either pushed down for fun, or one of the largest animals on a reserve pushes it down so it can get at the topmost tender leaves, I'm told. I've never tried it myself, but this African elephant on the left right-hand side seems to love it. And it's a male all by itself. That's normal for all males, but he's very young. He's only around 8,000 pounds. He'll grow to 12 to 14,000 pounds when he grows up. Mandrill monkey, left-hand side. I don't see the male. He can grow to be the largest monkey in the world at over 100 pounds. And getting back to the plight of this lone male elephant, even though the elephant herd is very social and family-oriented, it's ruled by the matriarch. And what she says is absolute law. So much so, on the right-hand side, when this male elephant and his brothers turn the age of adolescence, about teen years, and then he just probably turned at that age, are kicked out of the herd, exiled by the matriarch, dooming them to a life of bachelorhood. But the males will stay close to the herd in hopes of getting an invitation to come back for a very short visit. Now that road was closed back there. It was built as a bypass to this ancient rickety old bridge that seemed better days. It's been repaired almost daily for the past couple of weeks. The warden assured me they've made improvements. They quit using heavy-duty duct tape and baling wire. If you believe that one, let's get out of here. It's kind of hard to find materials here out in the middle of nowhere. Let's move on. Let's see if we can find a portion or all of the main herd. Well, this might be a good sign on the right-hand side. Red clay. Either the male has been here, other males, or the herd is near, because they'll eat that red clay as a mineral supplement to their diet, kind of like us taking our vitamins. Oh, I'm not seeing much activity. Oh, there they are. I just caught a glimpse. Might be another male or a portion of the herd. We're going to turn slightly to the left here. On our right-hand side are ancient, huge baobabs, one on the left. Notice the growths up on top that I mentioned at Overlook? Those are actually roots. Elephant just ahead. These trees are actually nicknamed the upside down tree. Planted there hundreds of millions of years ago as a natural reservoir for water. It's used by both elephants and mankind alike here. As this pond on our left goes dry during a severe drought, you can see where the elephant have gouged at the thin bark to get at the water in order to survive. And that's a portion of the herd there on the left. The herd will be made up of 90% female, maturing to 8,000 to 9,000 pounds, with the matriarch. She'll top 11,000 pounds. See if we can find her. But there's some youngsters on our left-hand side, little puffs of gray. They're about 3 or 4 weeks old. Baby greater flamingos. That pink color, they'll grow into that pink color, comes from a substance called beta-carotene, which makes up their sole source of food, brine shrimp. As we view a portion of the herd, the elephants there, females. Now I don't see any of the flamingo with their neck's curled up and head's on the back. When we see that, oh, there's one standing on its leg, single leg, about to go to sleep. That's called nesting. I haven't caught a glimpse of the matriarch. She's kind of standoffish. She'll be off in a little bit from the herd to maintain their safety. Warden station on the left. Ward's been out with the rangers confiscating poached items, putting those poachers in jail forever, never to kill any more beautiful animals, leastways here on the reserve. But they're always here. And that's why Animal Protection, that truck over there on the right hand side, is always looking out for the protection of the animals. Let me look to the left. See if we can find anything moving, lying down.
Cheetahs.
I just caught a glimpse, left-hand side, in the shadows, up in front. The fastest animal in the world, cheetah. One on the move, left to right, on our left-hand side. One of the large, predatorial cats, a daytime predator. When hiding, standing or lying perfectly still in ambush, if prey presents itself, the cheetah can suddenly accelerate from 0 to over 70 miles an hour in about 3 seconds. And being one of the large cats, it's the most unique. It's the only one that still purrs. It doesn't roar. Oh, and here we go. You guys have been very respectful of the animals. And these 5,000-pound rhinos are kind
Check
of,
this out, guys.
especially the males,
Oh, he's coming
have been
right at
kind of
us.
angry lately. They're protecting 2 of the females, which are pregnant. They have a gestation of around 12 months, so maybe 9 or 10 months from now we'll have some little rhinos running around. Hopefully. All 5,000 pounds of this animal also hunted for their valuable horns.
The backside of rhinos. Oh, hello. 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 We're cool.
Well, we made it without any incident. Oh, and here we go. Out for a morning walk. Ostrich. Kobe outcropping here on the left. Let's see which way this
Playing
ostrich
chicken
is
with an
gonna go.
ostrich.
Please don't reach out to this one. It has a very sharp beak. Largest and fastest bird in the world. However, unfortunate for the ostrich, its wings never kept growing with the size of its body, and this is one big bird that doesn't fly.
It's awesome. Look at that, man. That is awesome. Got rhinos and
As we turn to the
ostriches
left
right
on our
next to the
right-hand
truck.
side, lying down, a very beautiful small antelope, the Bontabak. The Bontabak was declared extinct in the year 2000. However, several years later, a farmer found survivors. There's another one standing. Of the slaughter, took them in, raised them, and has allowed us 2 examples of the beautiful Bontabak to once again enjoy. More white rhino on our right-hand side. That body's all muscle.
These are the most rhinos
Give you
I've
an
seen
idea
all
how
together. That's
powerful that
great.
animal is. If you've ever seen the picture of a racehorse in profile at full gallop, all 4 hoofs are off the ground. Well, that white rhino's been photographed in profile at full gallop around 35 miles an hour. All 4 feet are off the ground.
Wow.
Kind of like a 5,000-pound flying rhinoceros.
No big cats. Wow, that's the first time I've not seen big cats.
Warthogs coming up on the left. First cousin of the domestic pig. Razor sharp tusks. They actually carve out these burrows with those tusks, and they back in at night with their tusks on the outside. Kind of like a hotel. You better not dare to wake me up. Do not disturb. More rhino. Ostrich eggs on the right-hand side, all 3 pounds apiece. They're purposely laid out in the open like that because they're self-incubating. They don't need to be tended to. Being out in the open like that, they're very rarely damaged. Because the eggshells themselves, as we get a last look at the warthogs on the left, the eggshells themselves have been known to withstand a weight of almost 200 pounds without cracking. So I advise that after a long Saturday night, you're up making breakfast, maybe an omelet or something, I wouldn't pick on the ostrich egg. Mangati Glen. Forested like the little Ituri we left back there a couple of weeks ago. But I think far more pleasant and inviting. Jade green grass, geyser-filled ponds. Place you might want to just kick back, relax, and look to the right-hand side. There's a very beautiful, beautiful animal back there wanting to go back in. In the wild, they'll stay out in the desert. This is the scimitar horned oryx. Horns shaped like a scimitar sword. They can stay out there, like I mentioned, for 9 months without a drop of water. Here in the reserve, the oryx has got plenty of water and grazing. That white body reflects the hot sun out in the desert. Hard to imagine to go without water for 9 months. Going down into a shallow ravine. Bottom of this ravine, you may sense that the air is somewhat denser. This density comes from the high concentration of oxygen given off by the plants. It's where I like to take a couple of deep breaths of this oxygen and think about our 2 week safari that was magically condensed into around 20 or 30 minutes. Unfortunately, we're coming back to civilization, the port of Harambe. I'm going to serenity. And please remain seated as we begin again. We're going to move into a place called Cheers. This area, nobody really knows where the name Cheers came from, except that the British built the first fort of Harambe centuries ago. And as you may know, they have a saying that goes, "Cheerio, mate. Have a great day." So cheers to all my friends. We're going to pass what is called Cheers 1 and 2, where other guests are departing. Jumbo, Warden. I'm going to stop here briefly, Jumbo, because I wanted to show you one of my favorite places here in the reserve on the left-hand side. This is home to all 300 of us drivers. And we'll wait here for just a moment because we're going to go right back to where we started our safari, Departure 3. And I'm going to stop here briefly, and I'm going to call it in and get our docking ready for us. Excuse me for a moment. Well, that should wake them up. There we go. For myself and everyone here in the reserve, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for going on safari with us today, and hope to see you again many, many times, because we don't say goodbye to friends. We say Kwaharini. And Kwaharini translates into go well. Outing, vacation, whatever you have planned, but always, always, my friends, remember to go well in life. So Kwaharini, everybody. And we're going to stop here briefly. This is departure 1 and 2. And we're going to go right back to where we started. You can pick up your belongings. But please remain seated until the truck is completely stopped and the doors will be open for you. And remember to collect up all your personal belongings. And I see one of my favorite coordinators, leaders up front here on the right with the white shirt. If he stays out, everybody on my cue say, Jumbo, Andy. Let's see if we can get up there. Let's wait a little bit.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know.
All right, everybody ready? Jumbo, Andy. Oh, and Rebecca. Jumbo, Rebecca. One of the happiest smiles I've ever seen. All right, everybody, please remain seated. We're about to move up. Quaharini, Rebecca. Jumbo Warden. Jumbo back there, Chris. Let's see if we can get cleared in here. Oh yeah, we're ready. Okay, here we go. Everybody have a magical day. Quaharini, my friends.
Oh, you mean take that ice water?
All the rest, we can keep that physical distancing, and you can wait for them at the bottom of the ramp.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaid rules of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve has not been broken.
All right, guys. Okay, well, we are on our way to Everest. Will be Amy's first time riding Everest. I can't wait. Can't wait. I don't know if we're gonna ride Everest. Yeah, right? Said like 20% chance, 15% chance.
Where you guys going?
90% chance. Yeah. Well, it just means that 15% means that only 15% of Florida will rain today. So it didn't say.
Well, so it might not.
Or this might be the 15%.
I like it, probably is.
Okay, I'm getting rid of this water. Might as well feed the plants, right?
Yeah.
Might as well water the plants
In case it doesn't rain.
in case it doesn't rain. Okay. I got it. Thank you. All right. How's everybody doing? Did you enjoy the safari? Was that not awesome seeing those rhino like right up, like within reaching distance, but of course not. And then we had the ostrich playing chicken with us. He was coming straight at our truck, guys. It was hilarious. He was like, that's right, come on, let's go. Isn't he pretty? He is so pretty. Hello, little guy. Oh, he got the piece he wanted. There we go. Look at those elephant leaves. They're massive. So pretty. We're like going through half the trail to get back, aren't we?
I know, right?
It seems very weird. I've never gone this way. By now we have normally exited, so it's very interesting. So weird. I'm just glad I still have a signal. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so we did hear a little thunder, but hopefully Everest isn't down to a 101 and we can still head that way. So.
Maybe it's just sound effects.
Maybe it's just sound effects, yes. Maybe that was just a big garbage can being rolled somewhere.
Recycling bin?
Recycling bin, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Let's take the long way around so we can see the zebras. So for a while, Animal Kingdom didn't have zebras because the zebras were so aggressive. But I guess they found some that were a little more chill. Because now they have them. No, it's up high. Your head's not even gonna be in the picture. They're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Alright. There we go. Assuming we can bypass this, right? Yes. Good. We're going to bypass the gorillas as we are still exiting. Navi River. We have not done Flight of Passage yet. There was some technical issues, and so we're going to go back to it later after the stream because I'm not going to stream Flight. So, but we are doing Everest. We're going to take a break to do Kali River Rapids because I'm not getting my phone wet. And then we might come back on and show you a little bit more. But right now, we are making this extremely long exit from Safari. Working on it, working on it. Oh, look. There he is. See, we don't need to be inside. Look at him. Oh, we're sitting. There we go. Oh, wow. Wow. He put too much in. Yeah, his eyes were too big for his stomach, so he just, you know, kind of pushed some back out.
Real hungry.
Maybe those were the bad parts.
Oh.
There you go. He's like, I'm just going to sit here and eat.
He's watching the people.
and enjoyed the.
People
Uh
watching.
oh. Oh.
Hi. Oh. Okay. Bye.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Time to go.
Yeah. Break's over.
Break's over. Break.
How are you?
Good.
I like your private safari truck you got there.
Thank you.
Yeah, right?
Very well equipped.
Yeah, it goes down the same speed as the other one.
Yes, it does. And it's a bumpy trail.
Yeah.
Or something.
We're giving out free samples.
You didn't see any of the gorillas?
Jeff was joking when he was like spitting out some of the food and stuff, and then he dropped and left. He said it's like my son doesn't know where the bin is. Oh, Kyle's joining us. Awesome. Yeah, well, we're basically going through the gorilla walking trail as our exit from safari. So it's been an interesting walk, but I think we're almost to the front now.
See civilization.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, see? Gorilla Falls. We basically did most of that. It was a twofer.
How about that?
All right. So, we're going to start making our way over to Asia.
Just like ship leads.
To ride Everest, possibly more than once. We'll see. It'd be exciting if we could just go around twice, but we'll see. It really feels nice right now, guys. The sun is not out. There's kind of like a lot of gray clouds above us, but knock on wood, right now it's not raining. And it is quite lovely. Can't believe I would ever say that on a July day at Animal Kingdom to boot. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna go left past Harambe Market. We got a breeze. Yep. If that's all it does, I'll be happy. If not, I can whip out the umbrella. You brought your umbrella, yeah?
I did.
Yeah, we'll see. That's not thunder. That is a rolling thingy. That truly is a rolling thingy. You can see how empty it is. This is how it is. You can do Venmo or PayPal for tipping, guys. Either one is just fine. I prefer that over Super Chats because then YouTube takes a chunk. I love the music. There's that beautiful tree. Can't beat it. The green almost looks neon right now with that gray sky behind it. It really makes that green pop, doesn't it? It's like someone just turned up the saturation on my phone, but I didn't. That's crazy. Every single leaf was put on by hand. How about that? It's just insane when you start thinking about how they made that tree. Absolutely insane. All right, so we've heard a couple of the little water boat cavalcades, but we haven't actually caught a glimpse because when we got in, we kind of had a purpose as to where we were going. So after Everest, we're gonna try and catch some for you. If we can't, after we get off Cali River Rapids, we're gonna take a break, do Cali River Rapids. We'll come back on Sopping Wet, and maybe then it'll rain. I mean, that'll work for me. I'm gonna get wet anyway, right? But once we come back for our second part of Animal Kingdom, I'll make a point of trying to catch some of those little boat cavalcades so we can see some of the characters. Yeah, you're fine. I'm so used to Ryan not wanting to be in shots that I'm very good at just going up and over. I'm never gonna get the top of your head. A bird adventure. Sounds like they're getting ready to start. But we want to go to Everest. Discovery Island over there. We're going to keep going into Asia. It does. It's an amazing tree. It really is. You have your phone out, pull up the MDE map and see. Pretty sure. Hi, Anne. Glad you made it home safe and sound. There it is. It's not like on your actual phone. Like, see, you have so many freaking windows open. My tummy. I just can't see it. Actually, can we stop here? Yep. Right over there? Yep. You want to kind of like, you find a spot and then I'm going to hand you over. So you can like people watch or something. Okay. Yeah. Be careful not to push on those buttons.
Hey everybody, it's Amy. Hi Tanya, hi Gwen. Jeff, hi Adele. Yeah, as you can see over to our right, we have storm clouds. Hey Julia, hi John. Yes, I am in charge again. Can you believe it? Jeff! Speed away. Just leave Beth in the dust. I'll let her go on Cali River Rapids and I'll just keep riding Everest. How about that? Hi Kim. I'm doing pretty good. Actually, it's not that hot right now. It's really kind of nice. Hide and seek. Something tells me there might be issues if I play hide and seek with Beth at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, me too, Anne. Yep, can't wait to ride Everest. Hopefully the storms will roll through. Yeah, the sun being in makes a huge difference, and there's a breeze, so that's all good. It's actually quite comfortable. Yes, Kim, I know. Flight of passage. No screaming? Why not, Jeff? I actually laugh on roller coasters instead of scream, so.
Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Telling Amy not to scream? Oh, I want to hear her scream. In happiness, of course. She's a roller coaster girl, so. Huh? That you're a roller coaster girl?
No, do you want me to scream?
No, I was saying, are you guys trying to get her to scream?
Oh, yeah, they told me not to.
Oh. Why?
On the roller coaster.
Oh. The whole Japanese thing or whatever. There was one of the Disneylands
Oh, yeah.
that they were actually suggesting that people not scream, and I'm like, that's okay, that's going a little too far. We're wearing masks.
I laugh on roller coasters.
You laugh?
I do. Haven't you heard me giggling?
Yeah, that's a common, wow, okay. That is vigorous walking. And now we're going to stand in the middle walkway.
I couldn't hear you.
No, I what?
All right. I'm going to go talk to them, find out where we go. I think we take it in the back. Just go in the,
Yep.
Okay. No need for DS return time. They're going to push us right into the back here. Catch that lady with under the umbrella. Okay.
In my pocket.
Thank you. Por favor.
down the restraint and secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. Thank you. Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the plane. And please supervise children. Miembros del equipo de expedición Everest, una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Okay, are we both going here? I'm part of hers, yeah. All right, here we go. We're in the back. Yak and Yeti is nearby, Jeff. That's probably where. There's a restaurant and a quick service for Yak and Yeti. Here we go, guys. First ride on Everest with Amy. I'm going to hold you guys instead of letting the gimbal.
En la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Here we go. Are you ready? Woohoo! Here we go! you think? That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was.
Pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
Different, right?
Yep.
Love it. Love it. All right. I know, right? Do you see what I mean? She says we might have to do that again. Excellent. So all the ride things, they're basically telling you they'll automatically go onto your MDE. That way nobody's standing around here to look for their pictures or stuff like that. So anyway. Well, lots of cool Everest stuff in here. Wow. Okay. You want to do it again? Or you want to come back? This is our only day at Animal Kingdom, so.
Yeah, okay.
We're doing it again, guys. Here we go. Round 2. Hi. DAS. Yep. Yep.
Expedition Everest safety levels. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. Remain seated with your
Go.
hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train.
Doing it again. I knew she'd want to do it again. Because it's a freaking awesome ride. Am I right? Yeah, the standby line has a lot of cool stuff to look at. Fortunately for me, I've done it and I've seen it, and now I do single rider most of the time, obviously before all this. Doing it again.
You follow my friend Aaron right over here.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You enjoy your first ride?
We did. We just got off it. We're back on again. All right.
Are y'all fly back here to Route 17 again?
Sure. I mean, we'd love the front, but we'll take the back.
All right. If you want, next time you come to do this,
Expedition Everest safety levels. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands,
Okay.
arms, feet,
Go to the
and
front.
legs inside the train.
He said we can go to the front. We might just have to wait a minute.
Miembro del equipo de expedición Everest, una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan
He said we
sentados
could get
con
the
las
front this
manos,
time if
brazos,
possible. Is
pies
that
y
okay?
piernas
Oh,
dentro del tren.
as soon as he's built in? Yep, yep. Can we stand over here so we're out of the way? Okay.
I misunderstood what was going on. I thought we still had that. Are y'all fine with 3 for now?
3. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was just trying to get her in the very front, but
If
that's
you'd
fine.
like a row, it helps us to ask when you come through the door. That way, if it's available, we can usually, we'll see if we can accommodate that, but it's not always
Oh
possible.
yeah, no worries, no worries. We'll take 3.
On this side or something?
Sure. We'll take 3. At least you'll get a better idea of what the front feels like, you know?
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train.
Alright guys,
And
here we
please
go.
supervise
Doing it
children.
again.
Miembro del equipo de expedición Everest, una vez a bordo, coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Need to go to the chiropractor today.
What's that?
We'll need to go to the chiropractor today.
Alright, just to loosen you up. So I think over to your left you can see Epcot.